guys, how are you all doing today? I am doing a makeup tutorial. I don't do these regularly, but I like to do them seasonal. And you guys know when I was in the US, I bought loads of new bits. I went to like the Nars store. I've got loads of new bits from Estee Lauder and lots of different things that made me just feel like saying yes, like I want to do my makeup. And like I've never been a makeup pro or anything like that, but more and more I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it and I'm a lot more confident at it, and I enjoy it. Like I like putting my face on and wearing makeup and trying new things. So I wanted to definitely do this updated video for you and just showing you what I use. I love to use foundations or creams to do my highlight and contour routine. I'm using Double Wear for like my highlights and contour. I have the new Nars foundation as well. I've heard so much about this, so I use the foundation and I love it, love it, love it. And then I also use the new Nars Kabuki brush, which is insane. I don't know if you remember my haul video and I was complaining about the price, but you know what, it's worth it. I really can see the power, and I'm using it to contour, but I'm also using it to highlight. It's just a really good all-round brush. So guys, thank you for watching and I'll catch you later. Bye. So here I am with my bare face. As you can see, I have areas that are a little bit darker. It doesn't bother me so much. This is part and parcel of having a melanin. But I go ahead and use the Body Shop's Insta Blur, which is a really good primer for smoothing out your skin and texture before adding foundation. Now this is my new foundation, which is from Nars, and it is supposedly 1 pump. I kind of need 2, but I really like it because it's really, really pigmented and it's really good on my darker regions. It blends in very well with my beauty blender and just smooths everything out, and I love the color of this. So for my brows, I just go ahead and brush them as normal. I use the Dip Down Gel from MAC. It is fabulous, although mine's getting a little bit dry right now. It really does give me a nice defined and natural looking brow. And I always like to use a really good hard angle brush just to give me some gentle strokes that look a lot more hair-like. So to neaten them all up, I'm just using a creamy concealer just neating all the areas around, and then I also like to use my fingers to do some extra blending. So moving on, I am using my Double Wear concealer from Estee Lauder. If you guys haven't seen, I had an amazing chance to shoot a campaign with them as well as my sister, and I was so excited to be brought along because I've always been a fan of the brand. I will link that video below, and they gave me lots of the Double Wear foundations to just try out, and I love it. I especially love this darker colour for my contour routine. I do have the normal colour foundation which I wear from time to time, but this is absolutely amazing because it's just a touch darker than my skin tone, and I can use it to just give myself lots of definition along with my highlighting creamy concealer. And I just use my beauty blender to blend that all in. Now I don't do this all the time. This is if I'm going out or wanting to do something a bit more dramatic, but I really love the finished results. Now to be honest, lots of time needs to be spent blending to make sure it looks great and you don't have any harsh lines, but I do that, and I'm using my Nars Ita Kabuki brush. This brush is ridiculously amazing. If you guys remember, I complained about this brush. No more I complain. This is a miracle brush. So I use it to blend in all my harsh lines, and then I go ahead and use another brush to just, you know, make sure everything's nice and matte. Then go ahead and use my MAC Neutrals palette. I love palettes like this because I can use 4 colours and I'm done and dusted. Sometimes I only use 2. I go ahead and use kind of like a lighter beige on my lid, and then the darker brown in my crease. It's so easy to do. I mean, I don't really like wearing a lot of eyeshadow, but I also add an additional bridge colour and just blend it all in with this fluffy Charlotte Tilbury brush. And I just added a little bit of a gold touch directly on my lid. I go ahead and I use my mascara, and I hate lining my eyes, but I love the way it looks when it is done. That's why I do them closed. I am just going to do a gentle wind liner because I'm wearing lashes. Now these lashes are velour lashes and they're mink lashes. These are ridiculous, okay? So many people have noticed and been asking me recently about what lashes I'm wearing. It's these. They're insane. I love them. I'm not just saying them. I feel so pretty in there and they're very, very light. I'll link them in the description bar below. I go ahead and add some gold in my crease and then highlight with my Charlotte Tilbury Cheek and Pop. Sadly, it's all cracked, so I can't open it up, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And go and line my lips with this gorgeous liner from Barry M. This is totally a dupe of Night Moth, and I'm going to use one of my favourite nude lipsticks from Nars. So this is a really good kind of bridge transition because the colour for me really does need a liner, but it's so out of this world, ridiculous. I will link it in the description bar below, but it is the prettiest nudie pink I've ever seen. And yeah, I just put that on. This camera makes it look a little bit weird, but it is absolutely flawless and it's my favorite color right now. So that is basically my finished look. I'm not even going to bother brushing my hair, but that is my updated highlight and contour routine, and I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great weekend and I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.